So if you're living in 2020 and you don't have one of these things, how are you getting through this year? I mean, seriously, like, I can understand if you have a dog, but I mean, look at this face.
It's here, but what do I do? Calm down, let me explain it again. The president's payroll tax holiday is officially in effect. Now, stop right here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, take a look at this video. You picking up what I'm putting down? Let's keep going. According to the newly released Treasury Department guidance, the payroll tax holiday started on September 1st and it runs through December 31st. And it only applies to people who make less than about $100,000 a year. And it defers your 6% obligation in payroll taxes. Warning, warning, warning. You need to understand, at this point, Congress has not waived your tax obligation, which means you will have to pay this money back. Now, you will either have to pay it back on your 2020 tax return, or your employer will start withholding more taxes from your paycheck after January 1st. Now, you do have the option to opt out of this. You can talk to your HR department or to your employer directly about doing so. The bottom line is, do you want to pay your taxes now or later?
Let's talk about one of the greatest sandwiches of all time.
Saucepan. 2 tablespoons butter in.
Deep, medium.
That's melted in boobaloo.
Whisk in 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Then whisk in 1 cup of milk. Yeah, make sure to make a fucking mess.
Keep on whisking.
Until thicken.
Whisk in a 1/4 cup of grated Gruyere cheese, some salt, black pepper, grated nutmeg. Get some bread.
Spread on Dijon mustard, Emmental cheese, some nice ham, more cheese, top,
Pan, butter, medium heat, hot toast.
2 to 3 minutes.
Flip, toast the other side.
Sandwich, good Mornay sauce, a bit of Gruyere cheese,
Under the broiler.
get a sandwich, top with a fried egg.
A little flaky salt.
Wow, my God. Y'all, I'm crying.
I work for GameStop, and I don't speak for the brand or the company, and days like today are just, like, I've seen 5 people today, but the most hilarious thing in the entire world just happened. So, story time. So I'm not trying to get political about any of this stuff. This is just the situation that happened. So a guy just walked into the store and he had a shirt on and said, Trump 2020, F your opinion. So he comes in, wasn't wearing a mask, going through my normal spiel. Hey, you need to wear a mask. He's like, no, I'm not going to do it, yada, yada. Okay, whatever. 5 minutes later, a group of 4 other people walk into the store, all wearing masks. They see this guy and they just straight up just start pointing. Like, just start pointing at this guy. Doesn't matter where he goes to the store, they stand there and they point at him. So the guy notices it and starts getting really mad at these guys, just starts going off of them, yelling, screaming in the store. I thought that there was legitimately going to be a domestic. But anyway, he's just like, what are you guys doing? You're offending my rights. And these guys just look at him and go, F your opinion. Oh, so good!
Prove me wrong, but I don't think that there is a single person who looks better with a side part than they do a middle part. Like, please just show me your normal side part. You know, let me sit with it for a hot second, take it in, and then please do me the favor. Take your time, take a comb or something, a brush, and just part that right down the middle of your skull, a beautiful, luscious, elegant, gracious middle part. And don't, like, give it an ugly face. Like, really style it and pose with it and give it that same energy you do your side.
Do you know what we need? We need to fight.
But I would crush you.
What? No. Also, are you sure about that? No, but we do. We need to have it out. Like Ben and Michelle.
That's not how we do.
I know. It's not how I was raised. I mean, my parents never fought.
Oh, man, mine did. Oh, man, it was brutal, right up until they got a divorce. But they get along now, of course, you know, since they met their new wives.
Yeah, but I don't want to wait until I'm married to a woman. I want us to be happy now.
Okay, I'm in. I'll do it. Let's go.
All right.
Let's fight.
Let's fight.
How do you?
I guess we should probably set some ground rules, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Like, well, no hair pulling.
You're joking. I get it.
Just try to lighten the mood a
No,
little
I
bit,
know, but
that's
it's just I'm trying to start a fight with you, and you're just not really cooperating.
Oh, I see. So now you're micromanaging our fights, too.
Hey everybody, today I want to talk about light bulbs. A light bulb made by Thomas Edison is still in a museum today, burning bright. How has one light bulb been able to burn for so long? Well, light bulbs have actually always been able to, but a light bulb you only have to buy once is bad for business. So designers make bulbs that burn out so that you have to keep on buying them. This is a wasteful practice called planned obsolescence, and we see it most often in the tech industry. But the idea of the market selling you a false solution to a false problem, like more light bulbs for the ones that always burn out, is an invaluable concept. Why is it the United States has more homes than people, but can't end the housing crisis? Why is it that we produce enough food to feed the entire world, but people still go hungry? And why do we keep making light bulbs that burn out?
Dang it! God! Shit! No, 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 no! Bitch! Shit! No! Damn it! Fucking God! Fuck! Stupid! God damn it! Come on, man! Fuck! Oh, fucking God! Fuck! No! What? Good? No! Fucking cat! Whatever!
Oh. Hi, my name is Kay. I'm 24 years old and I'm the founder of Tabby Tails Cat Rescue. I was born in rural Ohio to a single disabled mom. I started homeschooling myself sophomore year so I could help my mom out by working full-time. That's when I started rescuing cats. Soon after that, I bought my first home when I was 21, which would later be the seeds for Tabby Tails Cat Rescue. In that same year, I rescued my first disabled cat, Charlie, who was born blind. After rescuing Charlie, I realized what my passion was in this life. I started rescuing cats from all over the place who were going to be wrongfully euthanized for behavioral issues, disabilities, and just the color of their fur. And that was when I created Tabby Tails Cat Rescue. Now as a 501c3 charity, I currently care for 75 cats, 12 of which are heavily disabled. But Tabby Tails is very quickly outgrowing its home, and we are now fundraising to get a bigger, permanent home. One that will still allow me to be an in-home rescue to where I can care for the cats who need 24-hour care, but also allow for public access and volunteers. If you'd like to help support this, the GoFundMe is linked in our bio.
Hey! My cat said that he got a new job and that I could come and visit him at work. I just got here. Oh my goodness! You're a salesman? You're selling merch? That's amazing!
I went on the weirdest Tinder date ever this week. It's story time. This girl invites me to go for a drink in a bar in Newtown. I'm like, alright, I've been talking to you on Tinder for a little while, let's do it. 1, I arrive at said bar and my date is already drunk. 2, my date automatically starts talking about her ex-girlfriend and ends up crying about her. 3, the ex-girlfriend walks into the bar, comes over and introduces herself to us. I'm hella nervous. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna cause some shit right now. The opposite. This chick's really nice. She's chatting to us. She's asking me where I'm from. And then after a little bit, she's like, you guys have a good night. I'll see you later. My date then says to me, I'm just gonna be back in a minute. Half an hour passes. I'm sitting by myself and I'm like, all right, I'm probably gonna leave now. This sucks. I'm literally about to walk out the door and leave this horrible experience when my date's ex comes up to me. She's like, I just put so-and-so in a cab home because she was trying to fight me outside. But I know that you've come really far, so did you want to have a drink with me instead? I ended up screwing my date's ex-girlfriend. Winning!
Whoever welcomes one of these little ones in my name might be letting in a murderer or a drug. Let's get her to a detention center. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. And behold, now I'm all lazy and entitled. You shouldn't have done that. Do unto others as you suspect they might want to do unto you. But ignore the plank in your own because of her emails. Yes. If by this they will know that you are my disciples, that you say Merry Christmas!
Surely you can heal me.
My child, of course I could. But who would pay for it?
What? I don't understand. I don't have any money.
Yes, it is a sad story, but it does not make me responsible. Your neighbor as yourself. Unless you are better than your neighbor, then tell them.
Hey yo, rich cat check. Meow 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 meow. I am spoiled kitty.
I tried to stand up, take initiative, and write my leadership of my job. Basically a letter saying, hey, we should say something to our people of color employees. Let them know we stand with them. And they said, oh, we don't support Black Lives Matter movement or what it stands for. Also, we threaten your job and legal action against you because of what you said. And so now I'm starting an Etsy and building these wonderful boxes and other wooden things and signs and happy nerd stuff and trying to quit my job because I hate it there and I'm miserable. So if you'd like to buy things and support me not working for racist buttholes, then please do. I love you. Thank you.
¿Tiene hambre? Sí, tengo hambre.
This will be delivery.
Could I get a large deep dish pepperoni pizza, please, with a side of ranch? Could you fashion butt cheeks into the pizza with pepperoni? Like, do the best you can.
Like make butt cheeks out of the pepperonis?
Can I see it? No butt cheek, man. It's alright. COVID-49.
Mozzarella mayhem.
So much for butt cheeks.
Y'all know how it's been proven over and over that we tend to choose partners based on how similar they look to our parents? I just don't get it. I disagree. I think it's not accurate. I mean, look at them. Just two completely different dudes doing their own thing. I just can't agree with that theory. Sorry.
I remember being in church camp, and the guy, the youth pastor, made a big deal of this is the first murder in the Bible. This is the root of murder, Cain and Abel. And then as I was walking back to my dorm room, probably to masturbate, I thought to myself, you know what? He's also the first person to die, which must have been a trip for Cain.
Whoa, wait, what?
Whoa, hey, Bell.
I hit him really hard, and now he's not getting up.
I just Abel, get up.
I hit him with a rock as a fucking goof. Like, what the fuck? I even said heads up when I did it. It was supposed to be like a thing.
Abraham, Abel's stopped. Abel stopped.
There's not even a word for it.
Is there a word for this? He just stopped. I broke him.
You know what?
I had an Abel, but I braked him. What happened?
I've never thought about it, but it's like Edison, Einstein, Cain. He invented death.
Yeah.
That's pretty big.
I want to understand something that I don't quite get in my head. Why have I been going to the gym for years and my ass is still flat? Yet I come on TikTok and I see girls get their bubble butt after 7 days of doing band exercises. I do not think so. I do not think so. Either my trainer has been informed incorrectly and I've been doing the wrong stuff for years, or some of y'all are lying. It's one or the other, and I think I know which one it is. I think I do, unless if I did my 7-day butt workout and I'd come out looking slim thick, then we can have a different conversation. But I don't think that we're going to.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And you would, naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure, you see. Then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now. That you can begin to feel your own existence as absolutely fundamental. What you are basically. Deep, deep down, far, far in, is itself.
Okay, Utah, I got another food place for you guys to check out. This one is a hidden gem. I'm going to be doing a lot more food places, so make sure you guys are following the page so you guys know all the cool spots to go. This place is called Straw Market. It is in the avenues of Salt Lake City. Look at that menu. Look at those prices. I got a breakfast burrito for $4.25, a cinnamon roll for $1. Like I said, hidden gem. Like, look at that breakfast burrito. It was so good. The cinnamon roll was amazing. Go check them out.
Alright, this is going to be a really short one, and then we'll go back to our normal stuff, okay? Citrus segments. So take your lemon, peel it, and I'm sure everybody's seen this one. You come in like this, and then you cut the segment out like that, There is another way. You get under there with your knife, and then you just push the segment out. Get underneath and push. Alright, and this is from the first one where I just cut all the segments out. Lots of juice still in there. And then this is from the second one where you just push. There's hardly any waste on there.
These are my ladies. This is Jill. This is my lady Amy. Little Susie. Brianna. You know why we call her Brianna, right? It's a long story. Shaniqua. Helga. Miss Kitty. Jeannie. I dream of, Teresa. This is Teresa right here.
Now is Teresa, is that your...
Dirty girl. This spot is for my special lady, Leah. I'm gonna say that one more time. Leah. Oh, yeah. That's a sweet...
Alright, onions in half. Cut the end.
Hey Siri, what's 1 trillion to the 10th power?
1 trillion raised to the 10th power is
Upgrading your PC aesthetics, part 7. Alright, here's a few. Right-click your taskbar and go to Settings, then choose Automatically Hide. Now you won't see your taskbar unless you scroll over it. Next, search up Theme Settings. Under Background, change it to Picture, hit Browse, and choose your background. Now scroll to the bottom and choose Use for Sign-In Screen. Much better view for when you turn on your PC. Finally, did you know Windows accepts custom fonts? Google a font generator, type in the name you want for the icon, highlight the one you like, right-click and click Copy. Then go back to your icon, right-click, choose Rename, and paste it, and then repeat that for the rest. You can have fully custom fonts, or just choose a simple, aesthetically pleasing one. If this helped, drop a follow and like for part 8. Thanks for watching.
Today for show and tell, I brought brass glass blowing stamps. I use stamps to add texture to my glass. Spirals are kind of signature. I have a lot of those. People think of glass and they think smooth. Adding texture really changes their perception of glass. Brass makes for durable stamps that have a long life and you can get sharp detail with them. Texture also scatters light when light passes through the glass. To use the stamp, I heat up the glass, make a disc, and then I just try to get the glass real hot before making one clean push for a nice finish of the stamp.
Alright, so yesterday I was getting in a big argument with some industry label people who think they know better than all of us independent artists. And pretty much what I was saying is you can blow up on TikTok faster than you can blow up with any like label help, you know? I don't need them. They kept saying like, no, TikTok doesn't really matter. you can blow up faster on Spotify, YouTube, like you're gonna need our help, etc., etc. Anyways, I have a meeting with them next week, and I was hoping that I could make this TikTok, it could blow up, get more views than any song I have out on Spotify. I think my top song has like 5 million, and I could take it back to them and just like rub it in their face or something. Just like, fuck labels. Just to kind of prove that we don't need them, you know? Independent artists don't need them. We can do our own marketing. Run it up.
One of Darren's favourite activities, and then I stick him over my knee like the big baby he is so I can dry his cute little butt and his cute love heart head. We transfer to a dry towel on the couch for more lovings, and this is where he'll stay for the next hour or so.
Questions for raccoons, part 1. When you guys say breakfast, do you say breakfast or do you say... Do your friends get to call you Trash Panda, or is that kind of... Also, do you just call pandas fat raccoons? Do you ever fall out of a tree? Like, do you ever just like fall out of a tree? Is Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy or RJ from Over the Hedge more representative of the species as a whole? Do all raccoon names start with R? Do you have middle names? Do you like it when guys text you first?
Call me crazy or call me just plain out lame, but what is the purpose of a tattoo? What can a tattoo provide that can't be shown on a beautiful painting in a home or a gorgeous charm on a bracelet? People who get tattoos tend to be addicts and drug addicts and sex addicts. People who don't get tattoos tend to be priests, pastors, and mothers. So I'm telling you this. I once knew a girl who had a tattoo. She is now dead. If that doesn't scare the living heebie-jeebies out of you, then I don't know how I can help you.
This is LLS. Ladies love Schmidt. Look, guys, has anyone seen my good pea coat? Statistically speaking, every American thinks about Abraham Lincoln at least once a day. Someone's personalized condoms just came in the mail. I don't want to ask the wrong person and end up with some subpar crack. Darn it. Has anyone seen my croquet cleats? I can't talk right now. I'm writing a strongly worded email to my florist. Jess, are you cooking a frittata in a saucepan? What is this, prison? I don't want some janky freshwater bitch fish, Winston. So I've been thinking a lot about it, and I'd really like to start calling you Shody in public. You compose yourself and you make a miracle, or I will squeeze one out of you like a bottle of mustard. Winston, it's on the box. The picture's on the box. It's a Japanese garden. The economy stinks. Bees are dying. Movies are pretty much all sequels now. Get rid of it, Jess. Pine has no place in this loft. It's the wood of poor people and outhouses. Damn it! I can't find my driving moccasins anywhere!